So we're still on 8.1 part 2, law of cosines, and this is example 6. We have a steep mountain is inclined 74 degrees to the horizontal and rises to a height of 3,400 feet above the surrounding plain. A cable car is to be installed running to the top of the mountain from a point 990 feet out in the plain from the base of the mountain. Find the shortest length of the cable. Alright, so let's get a picture started here. Oh, my pen. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we've got a mountain, and this mountain coming out here to the plain. And this mountain rises 3,400 feet above the plain. And it has an angle of inclination, right? Yep, it is inclined 74 degrees. Whoops. Check again. 74 degrees. Okay. And then they want to come 990 feet out from this point here. And then we're going to put in a cable car. So we want to know how long the cable is going to be. Now they'll probably put the cable car up on bars, but both of those bars, the top and down here, will be the same height. So I'm not going to include the bars. We're just looking for how long we need this cable to be. Okay, so the cable needs to reach all the way to the top. And then 990 feet out into the plain surrounding the mountain. Alright, so we need to know what this length is. Let's just call that x. We know this is 990. Let's start filling in some information. We know this should be a 90-degree angle. This one here we can figure out because they're supplementary. So 180 minus 74, that should equal 106 degrees. There. Okay, now we can use just the regular sign to find this value. If we find this value, I'll call it A. If I find this value A, then we will be given an side angle side. And if we have the side angle side information, then that is enough information to use our law of cosines to find x. So just using regular sine right here, sine of 74 degrees is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse, which is 3,400 over A. And then I want to solve for this A, so multiply A to both sides, divide by sine of 74, and we get A is equal to 3,400 over sine of 74 degrees. And once you work out that calculation, you should have 3,537.02. Okay? Alright, so now we know this value right here. Now we know side, angle, side. So let's work on the law of cosines to find this x value. So x squared is going to equal the other two sides squared. So 990 squared plus A squared, which, remember we solved that, is 3,537.02 squared, minus 2 times the other two sides, which are 990 times 3,537.02, then times cosine of 106. Alright, and then you can go ahead and put all of that into your calculator. You get a really pretty big number. I got 154,209,81.46. So 15 million. Then take the square root of both sides, and you'll get x equals 3,926.96. And that is in feet. And so that x value right there, that is how long of a cable that you need. And that's your final answer. Okay, this is our very last question. So we have a pilot flies in a straight path for 1 hour and 30 minutes. I'm going to actually end up drawing two diagrams here. One diagram I'm going to draw in terms of time, and then we're going to translate that to actual distance. So we're going to fly for 1 hour and 30 minutes in one direction. She then makes a course correction heading 10 degrees to the right. So if she would have stayed on course, she would have continued this direction. But she turned slightly so that she is now 10 degrees. That's a little more than 10 degrees. But say this is 10 degrees off course. And now she's going to fly for 2 hours in that direction, in a new direction. If she maintains a constant speed of 670 miles per hour, how far is she from her starting position? So we want to know what this starting position is right here. How far, what this distance is. So let's call this distance x. Well, so far we've written everything in terms of time. Now they give us a speed. So she's flying at 670 miles per hour. So we can go back and we can figure out what this triangle is going to be in terms of distance. So 670, now where did my hands go? Oh, hold on. Okay, so I took 670 and I multiplied it by 1.5, and that was 1,005 miles. And then she started flying this direction for 2 hours, so that was 1,340 miles. Now this angle over here was 10 degrees. So if this angle is 10 degrees, that makes this interior angle 170 degrees. And now that gives us enough information to figure out this last distance of x. So now we are looking for x squared. That is equal to our other two sides squared. Now these are going to be some pretty big numbers too, as I'm sure you can imagine. Plus 1,340 squared minus 2 times those other two sides. Two AC, and then times the cosine of the angle opposite the x, which is 170. And so do all of that on your calculator. It was a really big number. I didn't even write it down. Take the square root of that really big number, and then you get 2,336.26. Okay, and that's your final answer. So that's all you've got to do for example number 7 and for your homework problem.